All right, my name's Hayden Farnham. I go to Pisgah High School, and I'm doing a presentation on Horacio Pagani. Horacio Pagani, he's most well known for making supercars such as the Pagani Zonda and the Pagani Huayra. He was born on November 10th, 1955 in Argentina. His dad was originally a baker, but he always had a heart for engineering. Most of his free time went to pulling apart engines and putting them back together. He was actually only 7 years old when he first started pulling out engines and putting them back together. His dad was really impressed, and his dad, he actually had a friend that worked with cars, and his dad's friend told Horacio that if he wanted to come help him work on a car and help him tune it up for a special race coming up, that he would be completely okay with it. So Horacio was, I believe, 13 years old when he first started working on this car. And well, his dad's friend was so impressed with his ability to make the car faster. He made it faster than anyone else could at any age at only 13 years old. He tuned it, he put new exhaust on it, and he just made it overall better. Eventually, his dad's friend was so impressed that he actually sent out, I think, 10 letters to Ferrari, Lamborghini, and a couple other supercar manufacturers. And eventually he got a letter back from Lamborghini saying yes, he could come work there. He was only 18 years old at the time he started working for Lamborghini. When he started working for Lamborghini, he actually started out scrubbing floors, sadly. But he eventually worked his way up until he was not the CEO, but he was like the co-president of Lamborghini, and he was only 20 years old. As the co-president of Lamborghini, he helped build certain cars he helped build certain supercars, and Lamborghini was really impressed with him and wanted to give him promotion. Well, he actually ended up proposing to use carbon fiber composites in their cars to make it lighter and therefore faster, but Lamborghini was not a big fan, so they ended up rejecting it. So he left Lamborghini when he was 22 years old in 1991, and he founded his own company called Modena Design. Modena makes carbon fiber deposits. It's still alive today. They make carbon fiber deposits for other supercar industries such as Ferrari. He went on at 23 years old and founded Pagani Automobili in 1992, which is the company that he started making his own supercars in. His first car, he only made two main cars, and it was the Pagani Zonda and the Pagani Huayra. The Zonda took him 7 years to make. It was called, the first one was the Zonda C12, and it had a V12 engine in the middle of the car to make it more aerodynamic and the weight not shift as much. It eventually came with a deal with Mercedes to help him found the V12 engine. He came up with the Zonda R later down the road in order to make it. The Zonda C12 was more of a prototype, and the Zonda R was the more luxurious, faster, more for the public car. It had an automatic transition, automatic transmission, more power, and more comfort. In 2011, he debuted the Pagani Huayra, which is one of the fastest known supercars today. It was classy, it had a 6-liter V8, and it pushes 720 horsepower, and it has a top speed of 283 miles per hour.
Wow.
The whole car was functionally aerodynamic, meaning all the curves and all the slits inside and outside the car had meaning, and they weren't just for look. How the air hits the car and the curves, it makes it actually go faster, especially in the slingshot transition. Like if you're behind a car and you're driving and the car turns, you can slingshot behind it because of the aerodynamics in it to make you take the lead over the car. Horacio Pagani is still alive today, and he's worth $50 million. Most people would believe that Horacio Pagani would be worth more since his cars were so expensive. His car's value, the Huayra is $2.3 million a car. But most people think they wouldn't sell, but they actually sell out before they're released. He's recently released a new Pagani Huayra, but I'm not sure what it's called, but it was marketed at $2.6 million, and they're all sold out, and they're all So he's still alive today. He's retired. He has a family member working as a president of Pagani. He's an inspiration to all young people with little to work with. He started out at only 7 years old in his garage pulling out engines.